Hello folks, Manic Sonic here with the beginning of my first Let's Play, which will be a playthrough of Pokemon Brown, which is a ROM hack of the Pokemon Red game by Cool Boy Man. So let's begin. To begin, I'm going to turn up the text speed and then get into the actual introduction to the game. So basically, this is the beginning spiel. We're being told that this is the Regional area, and that this is their equivalent to Professor Oak, a Pokemon tutor named Timmy, or Tim for short. For now, he's explaining that from the research he has learned from Pokemon, he has learned that they can be used for fighting, as well as being tamed for household pets. Now we're getting into naming our character. I'm going to use a name I use quite frequently when naming characters. I'm going to use Arca, which is basically the Sanskrit name. However, I spelled it differently than the actual spelling, as I didn't even know it was a real name for a while ago. So, yeah, that's just how I'm going to be spelling it, folks. Now we're being told that we have just apparently moved into the Region region, and that somehow after we wake up we're to go meet Timmy. So this is the typical room setup with a PC right here with a potion in it, which I will be withdrawing, as it will become useful later on, most likely. Other than that, we have a desk, TV with some kind of console, and a bed. And on the first floor, this is the main room, and we're going to talk to our mom, who tells us we're following in our dad's footsteps, which is, again, typical, and that we're to go south to see the professor. On the TV, there's a movie playing, which is the same for the first generation games. Which movie it is, I'm not 100% sure. I've been told before, I just don't remember off the top of my head. And now this trainer is going to ask us, are we going to become a Pokemon trainer? And then he's going to tell us that it's very hard, but very rewarding. So we're looking around the town, and this lady's telling us that her grandpa was being mean. Told her to stay away. This is a house. My brother's gone. And he's going to talk about his son, who is... well, he calls himself Mars. That's his actual name? I don't know. It's hard to tell when someone says calls himself. This is the regional map. Looks quite different than most of the games. Looks like there will be quite a few surfing ports. I'm just going to go through it quickly. This is my first time playing through this game, so I'm not really familiar with the region. So it appears our first city, though, is going to be Gravel Town, as that's where we were told to go, is to the south. Okay, basically, that's from the other Pokemon games. It's telling you what they nicknamed their Pokemon. One more person in the city. He's just telling us we shouldn't be afraid to protect our dreams. So, yeah, if you can't tell, there's going to be different audio in the background. I can't actually record any audio, whether it's my voice or the actual game music itself when recording this video. So, yeah, that's how it's going to be for a while. Oh, the Pokemon game, which music isn't really all that great, and I've heard it all anyway. Probably most of you have too, so if you don't mind, I will, for most games, I will, if it's a game I've never played before, I will give you a couple videos to see how the music is. If this, I will play some of my own music. How the game I've played, or I can record the audio for, I will just throw my own music. That fellow back there, he gave us our first potion. He's a sample from the Pokemon Gravelman, which is this city. Now we met up with Tim. In mentioning that I can't record audio, that means this is post-content. I'm going to continue to try to see if I can figure out how to record on my computer where I'm actually recording the gameplay. But for now, I'm going to have to make the post-content. So, right now, that right there is Mara, who I'm guessing is going to be our rival. He's telling us that his grandfather was wanted him to become a Pokemon Master and that he has these 3 newly hatched Pokemon. I'm not going to look at all 3 of them, but I'm going to assure you that the other 2 Pokemon are Squirtle and Bulbasaur. However, I'm going to go with Charmander as, well, in most of the games I do start off with the Fire type because it's the one I overly like out of all of them. So, as in other games, he's going to choose the opposite type. So, me choosing Charmander being a Fire type, he's going to choose Squirtle, who's a Water type. And now we get into the first battle of the game, and our first rival battle. Not going to be a lot of strategy here, or for the first little bit, as all the Pokemon you're going to catch are going to start with are basically going to know 2 of 4 moves. 2 of 4 moves. Either Scratch and Tackle, which are actual damaging moves, or Growl, which lowers their Pokemon's attack, or Tear Whip, which lowers the opponent's speed, defense. Charmander, knowing Scratch and Growl, I'm just going to keep scratching at Squirtle, though it used Tail Whip, and as such, on the next turn will kill me if I don't get a critical hit, but I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to go with a poison. It might be a little embarrassing, but I would rather get the experience than, and as you can see, I would have had to get a critical hit, which, I'm not going to lie to you, I don't often get critical hits when I want to. I often get them when I don't want to, like when I'm trying to weaken a Pokemon to catch it. So, yeah, you'll probably see that later on. But, anyways, even though we had a little bit of trouble, we won the first battle and we got a level up. So our stats have gone up slightly. Telling us we need to take care of the Pokemon, and I'll click take care of the PC, see if it's message to shade. Oh, apparently, Tim has a date, so, yeah. And yet he says he's too old to, complete his grandfather's task. Or, at least I think he said that. Well, it might not have. In the original game, he Professor Oak says that. So I'm just assuming. Now we'll look around the city. So like I said, here's clean. Gravel Town as well as text about it. So this town's not very all that large. So I'm just going to look up here, and however, there's no item up here. Well, there might be something hidden, but I'm not going to search every space, as I don't have a lot of time to be honest, so I'm just going to talk to this fellow. Okay, he's telling us that this hack, like I think I mentioned before, is made by Cool Boy Man. He's done other ROM hacks. Okay, and now instead of a parcel, we're going to be delivering a pizza to, Tim. Why a Pokemon sells pizza? I don't quite know. Why am I delivering it? Again, I'm not quite sure. However, well, apparently they don't deliver. Though from the looks of the shop, I don't really see how they even sell the pizzas at all. So let's just take this back to him and drop it off. He's just standing there. How is he busy? He doesn't even attempt to make it look like he's busy. He's in the exact same spot from my left, and it's not like I've been gone all that long anyways, so I guess. So now he's giving us the Pokedex. It's the encyclopedia. So yeah. Telling us to, told us to fill it up, and our rival, as usual, says he's going to do it before we can. However, I'm not going to be aiming to catch all the Pokemon. I'll be catching only what I'm going to be using, or HM Slaves. yeah. So first, since we're not provided with any Pokeballs, we're gonna go to the Pokemart and stock up some items. I try to keep 5 of everything I'm conceivably gonna need on me. However, at the beginning, I don't have enough money to get a full cache of Paralyzed Heals, but I don't see that being a problem right away. And since they're least important, I'm just going to get 2 of them. So yeah, this is going to be the end of my first video. I hope you liked it. You can leave some comments, you can rate it, subscribe to see future videos, and yeah, I'd like to thank you for watching my first video, and I'll see you next time, folks. Peace.